Hey guys, it's Danny. So finally the Lycaste aromatica is in bloom. This is an orchid I wanted to have for such a long time, you cannot imagine. But Ana Maria from Miracle Orchids here on YouTube was kind enough to send me 2 back bulbs. And one bloomed. I'm so happy. Anyway, this is the famous Lycaste aromatica, and I say it's famous because everybody knows it is very fragrant. So let me just start with the fragrance, because it's the most popular trait of this orchid. Now, Anna had her in bloom a while back and I asked her, what does it smell like? Does it smell like cinnamon, like everybody says? And she said, well, it kind of smells like propolis and spicy, and she really didn't say she loves it or she hates it. I was really concerned about this one, but in my opinion and to my nose, it does indeed smell like cinnamon, but not the powdered cinnamon, but the cinnamon oil. If you've ever used essential oils to perfume your house and you had the cinnamon oil, it's exactly like how this smells. And I really love it. I'm not disappointed. I am really happy I have finally this orchid, and it smells so beautiful. And it's not mild either. It's quite strong, you guys. But as we all know, fragrance is something very personal. To me, this smells beautiful, and indeed it does smell like cinnamon oil. 1-to-1, it's exactly that. But to other people, it might smell like something else. It does have an oily quality to it, if I can call it like that, so I can see how it can resemble propolis in a way. But it's more than that, it's spicier than that. And I cannot associate it with anything else except cinnamon oil. Okay, now that we have that covered, let's talk about the orchid. As you can see, the flower is beautiful. It's not the biggest flower you've ever seen. It's quite tiny, and it comes from a super thin flower spike. I'll show you a close-up of it from the base of the pseudobulb, the new pseudobulb. Now, this new growth is not yet mature. This orchid produces the flower spikes from the new growth while it's growing, while it's not mature yet. And it usually does so after the winter dormancy, because this orchid is deciduous and takes a sort of a dormancy. Now, the color of the flower is exactly that one that I prefer. It's the golden orangish yellow. It's not a pale yellow. It's quite striking. I love it. But it also looks like the flower doesn't open completely, and it kind of doesn't. I don't know, it seems that it's a bit closed, but it's normal for it to be like this. Now, as you can see, the back bulb is quite large. I'm not sure how much this new growth will expand, will develop. From what I see, this orchid is not a tiny orchid. These leaves will grow pretty big, and you do need quite a lot of space for it, so it's not a tiny orchid by any means. The good thing is that it will bloom on multiple spikes. Now, you might remember that I made a video about an orchid with black roots, and this is the one. When the roots start to grow, they're kind of greenish yellow, but as they mature, they get this really dark color, which might scare you because it's just so dark. You might say the roots rotted, but they didn't. It's normal for this orchid to have this colored roots. Looking at it right now, it kind of resembles catasetum orchids, particularly the leaves. It does seem that way in the fact that it's deciduous and it produces this new growth, which will grow into a monster. It really does remind me of catasetum orchids, but they're completely unrelated. Care-wise, I'm not sure what to tell you except from what I read. I don't have hands-on experience with this orchid, but I cannot wait to learn more about it. It just seems to me that it's quite easy. I received these back bulbs in January. They were dormant. They did not have roots, any viable roots. And I think this orchid kind of loses roots in its dormancy. But they did manage to sprout new growth and actually bloom. I was not expecting it, and now they're producing quite a lot of roots. So I really don't think this is a fussy orchid, but that remains to be seen. For now, I am enjoying the blooms, and if you are a fan of the essential oil of cinnamon, this is exactly it. It's just 1-to-1. I cannot believe it, to my nose at least. So if you ever see it, do give it a go and read up on it, and we'll learn together, because I think it's one of those orchids which really deserves more attention. I didn't really see many people growing it so far. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Hope this was useful. If you're wondering what orchid to get next, you know, this is a good candidate. I think you can tell how happy I am that I have it. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, enough about the fragrance. If you'd like to see more orchid videos from me and stay up to date, simply subscribe to my channel. I post on a daily basis. Feel free to leave me comments down below if you have questions or suggestions for videos or suggestions of orchids, because I'm looking to expand my collection. Also, feel free to send me a letter or division of an orchid anytime at the address you see here on the screen and also in the description below, and I will make regular mail videos with what you send to me. If you click on the left side of your screen, you're gonna be directed to orchidnature.com, where you'll find care sheets, identification sheets, and also you can talk to us in the forum section. And on the right side of your screen, you can click to watch another orchid video. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye.